So we just posted a video earlier today from Downtown Disney, part of our weekly trips to the park to see what's new and newsworthy. And we spotted some merchandise kiosks that, to my eyes, were absolutely a sign of things to come, more expansion, something new happening at California Adventure. And as it turns out, it didn't take very long at all for those suspicions to be proven true. That's right, we've got confirmation that Disney is planning an all-new, limited-time ticketed experience that's going to feature food and beverage from around the Disneyland Resort, and it's going to be coming as soon as mid-March, next month. And we're going to be talking about all that and more next on Fresh Baked. Hello again, everybody, and welcome back to Fresh Baked. So yeah, man, a new limited time ticketed experience. So what does that mean? Translation, food festival. Immediate comparisons come to mind, you know, of Knott's Berry Farm's Taste of Merry Farm, or obviously Disney's Food and Wine Festival. But we should observe that they did use the words all new to describe the event. So not exactly food and wine, but maybe something like it. I mean, I'd definitely be into a food and wine festival. I'm just fine with that, of them putting that back out there. And, you know, I wonder what they could actually do anyway to that kind of event to make it that much more different than anything we've seen before. Knott's Berry Farm, the Taste of Merry Farm events, they've held, what, you know, these events now for 6 months. Each one pretty much the same as the one before it. The only difference was what they called it. The bottom line is that we're getting new, expanded opportunities at California Adventure. Now, as mentioned, though, this will be a ticketed event, meaning a hard ticket event, meaning you've got to pay to get in. It's not part of you can't just walk into Buena Vista Street and attend this food festival, which, you know, makes sense. Obviously, before, the food and wine event was part of your paid admission into DCA. However, you did still have to pay for your taste card, or, you know, maybe pay for your meals a la carte as you went to each booth. So my guess in this case, it's going to be identical to what's happening at Knott's Berry Farm. You pay for a taste card that gives you, I don't know, 8 different tasting choices throughout the different kiosks at the festival. Now, per the announcement sent to cast members, which is where this all fed from, the event is going to be just, you know, 2 or 3 days a week. Again, very similar to what they did at Knott's Berry Farm. And then it also is going to be an event of some considerable size. Now, the reason why I make this observation or that assumption is because in the announcement, it also mentioned that this was going to give Disney the opportunity to call back up to 1,000 cast members. I mean, it's not the full complement of cast members that are working in just one park, obviously, but it's a good-sized number, and it would definitely suggest a good-sized event. And that alone, in my opinion, is reason enough to support this. If you needed a reason anyway, I don't think you do. But, I mean, being able to support 1,000 cast members coming back to work is definitely something that I can get behind. Apart from this, no other details were given. I think they're actually still working on it. We know only right now that it's going to be a hard ticket event, that it's going to be opening sometime in mid-March, and that it's going to be going further into California Adventure. Very soon, we might just be getting a look at this view one more time. How many orders of artichoke toast and ghost pepper mac and cheese do I need to order in order to make this a reality? I can't wait. By the way, this update to cast members did also include a reference to Avengers Campus, saying that they're making, you know, considerable progress. It's rapid progress, but they're not quite ready to reveal this new land to the world. Now, I had thought, just in my own estimation, that they should be done by now, but perhaps not. Perhaps they got some finishing touches to remain. But the fact that it was brought up in the way it was does suggest to me that there's good news soon with Avengers Campus, I think, for us. The words used by Disneyland President Ken Potrock were not just yet. So does just yet mean not now, but soon? As in before the park officially opens? But as someone who believes in the power of words, it doesn't say that the land isn't going to be revealed before the park opens. Just not yet. In other words, he doesn't say something like, we can't wait to show everybody Avengers Campus when the park's officially open. That would be final. That's a no. Not just yet is not a no. Anyway, just want to put that out there. I have a good feeling. I have a very good feeling that we're going to get to see Avengers Campus in advance of the park opening. Or the parks are going to open sooner than we think. One of those two things. Okay, so before we wrap up this update, let's do a little imagining of what this new event is going to look like, where it's going to go, what we should expect. I think the easy assumption is that it's going to be very much like the Food and Wine Festival in terms of its scope. It's going to follow the typical parade corridor. It's going to go past Pacific Wharf. You'll see kiosks scattered throughout, past Ariel's Undersea Adventure, towards Paradise Gardens, possibly into Paradise Gardens. That'd be great if it included Boardwalk Pizza and Pasta and Paradise Garden Grill. Maybe put in the beer garden once more, because that was always a fun thing to do. Will it turn left into Pacific Wharf? If so, you've opened up a whole bunch of new dining opportunities, a lot of dining opportunities, not just the kiosks. But having done all that, if they do choose that route, what it does expose is that there aren't a lot of shopping opportunities along that route. You've got the Embarcadero gift shop across from Ariel's Undersea Adventure. Very small shop. You could fit maybe 2 or 3 people in there with social distancing. And then you've got Seaside Souvenirs, which is the outdoor shop. Neither one of these are really good gift shops in the sense that they don't have a very wide variety of inventory. It's pretty basic stuff from my memory. And since shopping is now half the experience that we get to have when we go to DCA these days, it makes me think that they might want to expand things a little further. Nick Snacks actually would be the best candidate, the perfect candidate for more expansion for shopping. It's the biggest shop outside of Buena Vista Street and has those 4 entrances that are all 4 are open air, which creates a very breezy way in and out for guest traffic, perfect for social distancing, perfect for keeping the air moving. It's practically an outdoor shop. So while we're at it, while we're at Nick Snacks, looking at Pixar Pier and all of the opportunities there, why not open Lamplight Lounge just across the street? Carthay Circle. Did you guys try to get a reservation for Carthay Circle? I did. They were sold out in about 90 seconds. And I've been trying every day since then. So there's obviously more demand for dining of this type at California Adventure. The one thing, though, working against Lamplight's favor in this conversation would be the fact that this is a limited event. It's a limited, hard-ticketed event. That means guests have got to pay an admission, be that, just a straight fee or some sort of tasting card. And that's supposed to include food, include dining. But you're going to ask guests to pay for that tasting card, pay for admission into the event, then pay again for your meal at Lamplight Lounge. That's not good. So the only way you can make this work is if they were just to generally open DCA wider outside of doing the festival event. Either way, we're going to be finding out pretty soon, I think, from Disney officially. With the event hoping to begin by mid-March, I would think that we're going to hear something from them by early next week, probably, to give them a month time to sell the tickets. Momentum is definitely in the favor of Disney Parks right now, and like I said, I've got a very good feeling that we're going to be seeing even more things happening beyond the festival, the food festival. Beyond that, even just opening up more things in downtown Disney or more things in DCA, giving guests more opportunities, and then eventually, hopefully soon, by summer, maybe we might see the parks open. So as always, stay tuned to Fresh Baked to find out the news as it happens, because we're going to be keeping our ears open and our eyes peeled for any news as it comes out. Be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell if you haven't already. You can also follow us on Instagram at _FreshBaked and on Twitter at FreshBakedDisney. That's fresh with no E. Otherwise, thanks as always for watching, everybody. We love you very much. Stay safe, be kind to one another, and Fresh Baked